What's going on YouTube? Ben here, Player.net, and today it's just a quick one on one of the new Noctua coolers, the Noctua NH-U9S. Now this of course features an NF-A9 premium fan. As you can see, it has a award-winning NH-U series, 100% RAM compatibility, so that's always good. I mean, you got some tall RAM heat sinks. This should not affect you at all. It should be just fine. Now, it also says that this is the S version with better compatibility, and it even comes with a 6-year warranty. So that alone should speak on the quality itself. Companies are not going to give you a 6-year warranty if their products are rubbish. They're just not going to do it. It wouldn't be cost effective for them. Now, I'm moving around the box real quick before we take a look inside. This one side here just goes on to let us know about the award-winning stuff, the S version, what it does, the better compatibility, of course, 100% RAM capacity, and all the features that we kind of listed on the front. On to the back, a few different languages here, kind of short little description about everything. It started off, it says, continuing the renowned legacy of Noctua's award-winning NH-U9 series, and just a little description on the cooler itself. The final side will go ahead and give us our specifications. It'll let us know the fan specifications, the heatsink specifications, and the scope of delivery. And I'm going to be honest, the first time I saw a scope of delivery on the Noctua product, I was like, what? Like, what are they worried about the delivery for? That's not really, you know, they ship it, they do whatever they do, but it actually is more of contents of the box. So, I know a lot of people probably know that. I mean, I'm aware of that now, but the first time I seen it a while back, I was like, scope of delivery, and then it started listing, like, the thermal compound and screws and stuff, and I was like, oh, you've got to be. Apparently, I was way out of line thinking it had something to do with the actual delivery of the product. But anyway, if we can get in here without damaging the box too much. Let's see what we got here. First up, oh my, it's packed in there nice. We've got the CPU Firm 2 trademark mounting system. Now this of course is a nice easy mounting system, and I can tell you just by looking at the pictures, you're of course going to go ahead, boom, put the back plate through the motherboard, get either your Intel or AMD mounting bracket, or you'll put the back plate through. They'll probably put these little rubber things on it on the top side next to the CPU. Set your either Intel or AMD bracket on top of that, tighten that down, boom, plump the cooler on top, tighten that bad boy down, and call it a day. Now of course there is also some further accessories like a nice little screwdriver so you can go ahead and get it installed in without needing any extra tools. A lot of companies are starting to do this more and more these days, and it's quite nice to see. It's a nice little touch. There is a noise adapter as well. There's some of their high-class NTH1 thermal compound. For those of you that are familiar with Player, this is what we use in all of our cooler reviews. To try to keep things consistent, we never used what comes packaged inside the cooler. We've got our own little stash of NTH1, and it does the trick. As you can see, it does very well. And then there is of course a clip to add a second NF-A9 fan, which the good folks over at Noctua were nice enough to provide me. So when I go and test this cooler, there will be 2 sets of results. There will be results with the cooler from stock with the one fan as it was received in the box. If we can get it, if we can go ahead and get it out of the box, there we go. And then there'll also be a second set of results of the cooler with the second fan attached on it. Because at the end of the day, the more results, the better. We all want to know what it can and can't do. And it's always nice to see that if in every cooler, does the second fan actually make that much of a difference? Normally, it does make a good difference, but we'll see just how much. As you can see, the nice NF-A9 PWM fan here We've got the nice screws here. The mounting for the cooler itself is already set up, so all you should have to do is get your mounting plate on, get your mounting stuff onto your motherboard, and then set this bad boy on there, get that screwdriver out and tighten it right down, of course, after you've put some thermal paste, compound stuff, whatever you like to call it, grease, Tim. But yeah, looking around, it's got the nice fin design there. It's quite, I'm not going to say it's quite small. I mean, it's still very big, obviously. It's got the 90mm fan on it, so you can kind of get an idea of how big it is. But it's quite nice. It's got the heat pipes that pass all the way through, 5 on each side that come down to, of course, the contact or base plate here, whatever you may like to call it. One thing, of course, they've gone ahead and they've put a little cover on the base plate so it can keep that mirror reflectory finish. Like, hopefully, if it's either a camera or a light, you can probably see in there right now. We'll go ahead and cover that up. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I'm looking forward to testing it out. Big thanks to the folks over at Noctua for sending this to me. And please check back in the near future for the results. Like I said, there'll be 2 different results with the one fan, and then when I go ahead and get the second fan put on here so we can see just how much of a difference it makes. Thank you guys for watching, and please stay tuned for more content in the near future.